up? I'm so excited because I just did another tutorial and I feel like I don't do enough tutorials. I was at the hair salon today. Actually, on my way there, I saw this photo Kylie Jenner posted. My screen is shattered, so if you can't see it, I'll put another picture. But she has just velvet skin with a really pretty bright pop of pink in her inner corner, and I just thought it was gorgeous. I love how she had the dark eyebrow with the blonde hair. I think it is so pretty. I just want to go home and do a tutorial on it. I didn't even read her caption. I was just so in awe of the photo, and when I went back to look at the caption, it says there's a new Get Ready With Me on her channel. It just makes me laugh because now there's a whole Get Ready With Me that Kylie does on this look, and I'm definitely gonna go watch it and see what actual product she used. But this is still kind of cool because I can show you how to do it at home if you don't have exactly what she has. You could see that you could still achieve a similar look with different stuff like I did. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see how I achieved this look, just keep on watching. So the very first thing I'm going to do is prep my skin because Kylie always has amazing skin. I'm using MAC Fix Plus, and that's just going to help us be all nice and moisturized. Now I'm going to fill in my eyebrows. Kylie, of course, has amazing eyebrows. I'm just using some Anastasia brow powder, and I'm going to put that in with a angle brush. And I'm going kind of outside the line of my actual eyebrows because I want to thicken them up so they're more like Kylie's. Hers are also really squared off in front, so I'm trying to make them a little bit more blocky than I normally would and just combing all that shadow through. Now I'm just going to go in with some pomade from Anastasia and my favorite Inglot Duraline. It just helps to thin the product out so you can get it really nice and just airy strokes. If you have too much pomade, you're going to get like thicker hair stroke lines, if that makes sense. So I like to thin this product out. And I just use it on my same angle brush and draw little hair strokes in the section of my eyebrows that I don't have natural hair or that I don't even have microblading, because I did make my eyebrows larger than they really are. This just helps to make it look like you have real eyebrow hair in there and that you didn't totally draw on a whole fake eyebrow like I basically did. Now I'm just cleaning up under my eyebrows with some concealer. I know Kylie and Ariel, when he does her makeup, they always do this step just to make it look really nice and crisp, and I actually do this pretty much every day too. And then I'm going to prime my eyelid. You can use your concealer. I'm using MAC Painterly Paint Pot, and I'm just going to get that all over the eyelid to prep for the eyeshadow we're going to go in with next. So because this eye look is super simple aside from the pink, I'm going to do my skin first today. So I'm going in with step 1 from Makeup Forever. This is the smoothing one. And I'm just going to put this all over my skin to have my skin nice and smooth like Kylie's. And then I'm using my Forever Skin by Dior. I chose this specific foundation because it's really lightweight and thin, but it still gives a pretty good coverage. Now Kylie has a beautiful under eye highlight and the whole center of her face just has a lot of lightness. So I'm going to do that with Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. I think I grabbed the shade Fair. I just basically grabbed the lightest one I had. And I'm going to put that under my eyes, down my nose, on the forehead, above my lip, the chin, just all the center area of my face. Draw all these crazy lines and buff them out. I'm so happy she's keeping this trend alive. I personally love an under eye highlight. To set everything, I'm using MAC Mineral Powder. I think this is in the shade Medium. I just grabbed this because it has this nice satiny glow to it. Her skin does look matte, but it doesn't look dry and like cakey. It just looks like velvet, like I said. So I just thought this powder would be the perfect one to set that. And then underneath my eyes, I'm going to use this Cover FX powder, and I'm going to go in later in this tutorial and brighten it up once more after we do our eyeshadow just to clean everything up. But this is just going to help set our concealer. All right, ladies, it is bronzer time. So I'm going to use this giant bronzer I have from Marc Jacobs Beauty and then a big fluffy brush. You're not contouring right now. All we're doing is warming up the skin. So you want to go all around the edges of your face, like on the forehead, around your cheekbones. I like to do my like the area under my chin a lot, like on my neck, and work it down into the chest area. Just everywhere you want to look like you're suntanned. Kylie always looks nice and tan. So now we are contouring. I'm going back with a smaller brush, and basically you're going to keep a darker bronze color closer to the edges. So you're going to keep that, more on the hollows of your cheeks, closer to the edge of the hairline. Basically, the bronzer we placed first is helping blend out the contour we just are adding now. I'm also going to throw some of that contour color from the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette in my eyes. Kylie actually uses brown eyeshadows, but I didn't know what she was using, and I just thought it looked really natural and soft. So I thought bronzer would be a perfect way to achieve that. And I'm also going to carry it just below the lower lashes too. Again, just to add dimension to our eye. We don't want it to look like we have a bunch of eyeshadow on, but we don't want our eyes to get lost and not have any contouring to them. Now I'm showing you a few pinks in my collection. You could use Kat Von D, you could use this Sugar Pop Too Faced pink. I'm going to use this one from MAC. Just any mid-tone hot pink like that will be perfect. So I'm taking that on a flat shader brush. I think Kylie actually used a pencil brush and started it in her inner corner, but my eye shape is completely different. So as you can see, I'm kind of carrying it a little bit onto my eyelid so it actually shows more because I don't have a flat space in between my eyes to place the color like Kylie does. So, you know, you can totally tweak this depending on your eye shape to where exactly you want to put it. If you want to keep it more toward the inner corner and not carry it onto your lid so much, that's perfect too. So once I get the pink to the intensity I want, I'm just going to go back with a clean blending brush. There's nothing on this, and I'm just buffing out the edges so it's nice and flawless. And then I'm actually going to go back with that light pink right on the inner corner just to add a little bit more dimension to our look. This is totally unnecessary. I just had it there, so I did it. Now I'm going to add a line. After watching Kylie's tutorial, she uses some brow pomade as her eyeliner, which totally makes sense because I was watching it thinking, okay, she doesn't have a bunch of black eyeliner down there, but it looks dark. So I was trying to add like a smokier lash line. So I put some black eyeshadow with that liner just to smoke it out so it wasn't like a harsh liner. So you can do this too if you don't have brown eyeliner and it'll give you a similar look. Now I'm adding mascara and then I'm going to add lashes. Kylie, I think, has lash extensions, so I wanted to try to give a really bold lash. So I'm showing you different things you can layer. I'm going to layer these I think they're 614s from Salon Perfect actually. They're from Walmart. I'm going to put those on first. They're really wispy. They're kind of like a demi wispy on crack. So that's why I showed you guys both options, because if your eyes are smaller, you can use a demi wispy right here. But then I'm going to go back with the cluster ones from Salon Perfect. I forget the number. I will, of course, link them down below. I'm going to layer those right on top. That's what I'm doing right now. Sorry, I'm out of focus. But see, so that's the difference it makes. It just makes them look really piecey and big like Kylie's lashes. I'm using NYX, I think this is called Bronze Eyeliner, and I'm putting that in the waterline. After watching her video, she actually didn't do anything in the waterline, but in the photo, it kind of looks like she did. So that's why I was adding some color there. Then I'm just going to coat the lower lash line with a little bit of mascara. Again, after watching her video, she uses brown. I thought she did, but I don't own any brown mascara. I thought I did, but I just used black. Now I'm using a highlight. I'm using the color Shroom by MAC, and I'm just putting a little highlight right at the top of my brow bone just to add a little glow. Kylie doesn't have a huge glow going on. So she always bakes, so of course we're gonna bake. I'm using that same Cover FX powder, and I'm just taking that from my mid-ear area to the corner of my lips, and that's gonna usually be about the right area for every face. For blush, I'm going in with MAC Mineral Blush in Dainty. It's just the perfect pink. I just thought it was perfect with the eyeshadow to not be too bright and loud, but just to complement it. And then for the under eyes, again, like I said, I'm going to clean it up with MAC Emphasize Powder. This is actually super reflective too, so it's going to give us that really bright under eye, kind of like Kylie's got going on. So I'm just cleaning up any fallout, and then I'm carrying that all the way down through the middle of my face as well. Lightscapade, an oldie but goodie. It's a MAC highlight. I'm using this because it's got like this frosty white undertone to it, and I thought it would be perfect. Carrying that on my cheekbones, on my nose, upper lip, all of the areas we want to highlight. And then I wanted to go in with a little bit more blush. I forget what those two are called, but I will definitely have them in the down bar for you guys. I just wanted to add a little bit more pink. Now I'm going with two lip liners. This is going to help me overline my lips because I'm trying to look like Kylie, right? And I have little baby tiny lips. So the trick is to use the darker color on the outer part and then the lighter color on the inner part of your lips. It just kind of helps blend everything. And then I'm taking a lip brush and blending the two together. It's just, I don't know, an extra step. You obviously don't have to do that. I was just trying to look more like the queen herself. Now I'm going in and adding Commando from Kylie Lip Kit, or Kylie Cosmetics, I guess it's called, and I'm going to use that just because it's kind of peachy, and the shade she was using is also kind of peachy, so I thought it was a good match. And then we are done. I'm just setting my face with some Cover FX setting spray, and then you guys are going to laugh, I went to Forever 21 like right after I got my hair done, and I was like, I need a black beanie and a black jacket because I have to try to look more like Kylie for this tutorial. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I really had fun doing it, and let me know what you guys want to see next, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you guys.